Two coaches, same niche, same caliber of expertise. One has a calendar full of inbound discovery calls. The other, honestly, the better coach, books almost nothing. Same audience, same expertise. So, what's the difference? It isn't talent, it isn't discipline. It's one system. I call it the content flywheel. And no, it isn't post more. It isn't hiring a ghostwriter. It isn't just be more consistent. You've tried those. This is something else entirely. Here's the part that should scare you. The better you are at the actual coaching, the easier it is to be that second coach. Because you didn't become a coach to become a marketer. You're brilliant in the room. So you go heads down on the work. The posting stops. And quietly, you go invisible. Because if you don't post, you stay invisible. And if you don't post enough, you start losing clients you'll never even know were looking. So here's the deal I'll make with you. Book discovery calls in 60 days, or we work free. Give me the next 10 minutes and I'll show you exactly how the flywheel runs without you. And stick with me to the end. I'll also show you the exact 60-day sequence we'd publish for you. And the 1 30-minute a week habit that keeps you in complete control. Now let me level with you. I'm not going to flash fake logos at you. I'm not going to read you testimonials I made up. Here's what's actually true. This engine already runs on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on X, real workspaces, real coaches, driven by data on what actually earns attention in your niche, not some writer guessing. There's even a self-serve version of this, a tool thousands of operators run themselves. But that's not what I'm offering you today. What I'm offering you is the done-for-you tier. We took the engine that works and put our team behind the wheel. You don't operate it, you don't learn it, you don't babysit a freelancer who half learns it. We pull out your expertise, we build the engine around your voice, we run it, you approve. That's the whole arrangement. In about 90 seconds, I'll show you the 4 turns that make it run. But first, let me tell you a story. I think it's yours. You're good, like genuinely good at what you do. Years of reps, frameworks that actually change people's lives. The kind of expertise people happily pay for. And yet, when it comes to being seen, you're a ghost. You know you should be posting. Everyone says it. Build your authority on LinkedIn. So you try. It's 9 p.m. The last call's done. You sit down, you stare at the blank box. You write something, you hate it, you rewrite it, you post it at 11. Then a client engagement eats your whole month and you vanish again. The blank cursor wins. And here's the part that actually stings. It's not the work. It's posting into the void. You pour an insight into a post, something that took you 7 years to learn, and it lands on 14 people. 3 of them are bots. So you start to wonder, maybe content just doesn't work for someone like me. You pull back. And the silence gets louder. Now look across the feed. There's another coach in your niche. And let's be honest with each other. Your frameworks are better, you go deeper, you get better results. But them, they're everywhere. Crisp, consistent, every single week. Booking the calls that should have been yours. They didn't beat you at coaching. They beat you at content. At the one thing that has nothing to do with how good you are in the room. And that's a maddening way to lose. Now, here's what took us too long to figure out. When we first tried to fix this, we did what everyone does. We tried to write more, hire more, push harder. It didn't work. The voice drifted. The output dried up the second anyone got busy. The unlock wasn't more effort. It was the opposite. We stopped guessing what to post and started pulling from what was already working in the niche, rewritten in the coach's own voice. The moment we did that, the whole thing started running on its own. That became the system. Because the answer was never work harder. It was never post more. You don't have the hours. You shouldn't have to. The coaches winning your niche aren't more disciplined than you. They just have a system. You're about to have a better one, and you won't even have to run it. So let me name the real problem first. It's not that you're busy. Busy is a symptom. The real problem has a name. I call it the expertise trap. In one sentence, the better you get at the work, the less time you spend where buyers can find you, so your visibility shrinks at the exact rate your expertise grows. That's the trap. And you cannot out-discipline it. You can only replace it with a system. So here's the system. We call it the content flywheel. In one sentence, it turns one thing you already know into 20 plus posts a month across 3 platforms in your voice that you only have to approve. 4 turns. and it never stops spinning. Here's the thing most agencies won't tell you. This runs on data, on what's already working in your niche, not on a writer crossing their fingers. Turn 1, discover. We find what's already earning attention right now in your niche, not in general. The angles people are reacting to, the questions your future clients are actually asking, the contrarian takes that get saved and shared. This isn't invention. It's intelligence. But before any of that, we do the most important thing. We extract you, your frameworks, your positioning, the way you challenge clients without coddling them, the things you'd never say. That goes in the engine permanently. So everything that comes out reads as you, not as generic coach content. And that handles the thing you're quietly worried about right now. That handing this off means it stops sounding like you. Watch what comes next. Turn 2, repurpose. We take those proven angles and rewrite them through your voice, your frameworks. Look at the actual copy. This isn't a template with your name swapped in. This is your point of view, sharpened. The insight that took you years to earn, written the way you'd say it on your best day. Turn 3, publish. One idea becomes 3. LinkedIn gets the long form breakdown. Instagram gets a carousel, hook, framework, call to action. X gets a tight thread. Same insight, 3 platforms, native to each one. That's 20 plus authority posts a month and 0 hours of writing from you. Turn 4, approve. And I want to be crystal clear here. Nothing publishes without your yes. You stay editor-in-chief. Each piece lands in your queue. You glance through, you tap approve. About 30 minutes a week, on your phone, with your coffee. That's the 30-minute habit I promised you. And it's the whole job. Our team handles the rest. The writing, the formatting, the platform perfect timing. The LinkedIn post goes out Thursday at 8 a.m. when your founders are scrolling. You don't touch the calendar math. You just say go. That's the flywheel. Discover, repurpose, publish, approve. Spin it every week. And authority compounds for you automatically. Now I want to talk to the coach who already knows all this and is still stuck. Because that's the worst place to be. Let me guess. You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. You're just busy being excellent at your craft. And that's the expertise trap closing around you. The better you get in the room, the less time you have for the marketing. So the gap between your expertise and your visibility keeps getting wider. Everything you know, the depth, the results, the frameworks people would pay to learn, all of it locked inside, invisible. While someone with half your expertise, but a working system, builds the empire that should have been yours. The podcast invites the inbound, the premium clients who found them online, not because they're better, because they're seen. And here's the hard part. Every month you wait, you hand them a bigger head start. You don't have a skill problem. You have a system problem. And a system problem, that has a solution. So here's exactly what done for you means. Not a tool you log into, not a freelancer you have to manage. Our team builds your entire authority content engine. And so here's exactly how the plan works. You don't hire a ghostwriter. You don't learn a tool. The AI drives, you stay editor-in-chief. Here's what you get. Unlimited content creation. You bring your own AI key, so you're never capped. Up to 2,000 posts a month across LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. And you don't start from a blank page. Your power launch is done with you. We build your expertise and your voice into the engine, connect your platforms, set up your key, and ship your first batch of authority content live. After that, the AI runs it. It writes in your voice, it formats for each platform, it times every post, and AI assistant and bot delivery put each one on your phone, you glance, you approve, it ships. About 30 minutes a week. The AI does the writing you've been avoiding at midnight. Now compare it. A ghostwriter who half learns your frameworks runs a couple grand a month. Our fully managed done for you tier, where our team runs everything, starts at 1500. Power 149 a month. The same engine, the AI behind the wheel instead of a team, and you risk nothing to start. Power comes with a 14-day free trial. Your setups charge today, your first month doesn't begin for 14 days, and you can cancel anytime. So you watch the engine post in your voice, your expertise, your platforms before you pay a monthly dime. That's how confident we are. Once you see the AI build a week of authority content for you, you won't go back to staring at a blank page. So here's what to do. Click the button below this video. It starts your 14-day power trial. Bring your AI key, we run your done with you launch, and your first authority posts go live in your voice. No ghostwriter, no tool to master. The AI drives, you approve. 90 days from now, one of two things is true. Either you're still the best kept secret in your niche, or the AI has been building your authority every day while you coach. Start your trial below.